Hello everyone, welcome to another video of product management learning series. This channel help you to understand basic principles and concept of product management in a easier way. If you are new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe and share for product management experience. Let's begin today's session. Today we are trying to simplify user persona concept. What is an user persona? User persona is nothing but a fictional character. So we are creating a fictional character. Imagine about a movie. We are creating a fictional character where you are working with a marketing team and design team and product team, product, marketing, design team to represent a fictional character where your product ideally want to reach. So this is your product. Let's say ABC your product. You are creating a character by working with product, marketing and design team. You are creating a fictional character where ideally you want to sell your product or your product want to reach to that particular user. So this fictional character called user persona or the entire activity called user persona. Okay, how user persona benefit to business? By saying the first slide, it's very clear or evident that uh, we are creating a fictional character where ideally we want to reach our product. So of course our entire product or business focus should be improving or helping or solving problems for that particular set of users. So that is exactly what the theory says. User personas are extremely useful to grow and improve a business. They help uncover the different ways people search for, buy and use product. So you can focus your effort on improving the experience for real people through real data. So by creating an user persona and validate, we have to validate the user persona. How we are validating the user persona? By doing different surveys, user interactions, user interviews. So ideally your business which is reaching to this particular user persona. So by improving this user persona through various validation methods like user search, user interviews, user surveys. So through these various practices, your user persona will be validated and improved the quality. So ideally, your business can reach the exact right audience over a course of time. So this is how the user persona is benefiting for the user. Hope this part is clear. Cool. Let's move to next one. So it's again just simplifying that. Create a consistency by solving the problem or creating a consistency in the path direction. Knowledge of your user behavior. So by creating the user persona, you will get to know the behavior of the user, and entire problem solving is user focused, better accessibility of data and product positioning. So this is the key points. You can, for a theoretical purpose, you can remember that, but the total understanding or the major takeaway is, as we said, simplifying the concept. User persona is nothing but a fictional character which you are creating and validating again, and your entire business can focus for that particular user persona by solving their problem for improving the business. Simple. What details matter when we building a persona? So this part, what we are trying to do, how we can create a user persona. So creating a persona. So this is something which we are discussing here. Now we know what is a user persona. Now, as a next step, we have to discuss how we can create a user persona. Cool. Let me go through the theory. Persona can include many different type of personal and professional details about the individual, and the specific details you choose to focus on will depend on the type of product you have, which means just focus on two lines here: personal, professional details, and specific details for the type of product. User persona, personal details, professional details, plus product specific details. So let's say if I need to know any product specific details, which will help to create an ideal persona. So what are personal checklist? So or what are the details which we need to create a user persona? So this is a personal information like name, photo, bio. Now what is the motivation for that particular user, and personal motto, what is the beliefs of that particular user, demographic, where he is belonging to, personality traits, preferred brand and influence. So it may vary from product to product, but this is a very generic information where you can keep in your user persona. By the terminology itself, it's very evident and straightforward what are the information you have to collect here. So again, what details matters for building a user persona? Age, geographic, where the particular user or user group is located, and education level, socio-economic status, goals and dream for their professional or personal life, what is the goal of that user, what motivate or what is the dream of that particular user, and he or she is facing any challenges, frustration and fears. So it will help us to understand the complete user as a human. Think about it as a human. So if you know all this information about this human, we can help him. True, right? Let's think about your friend, or think about someone is very close to you, and imagine you know all the information which is provided here, and finally you can help him for solving him or her for solving one of his or her particular problem. So if you think in that way, it's very easy. And again, the person's potential bias or against to your product. Now this part is come to specific to your product. So this part is very specific to our product. Is there is a potential bias against or for to our product? Is there is any potential bias? Let's say for that particular user persona what we are creating, why that particular user is for, which means stand with my product or against with my product. So this is also matter there. How the person deals with the problem today that your product plans to solve. This is what exactly I said 2 minutes back. What the person will need from your product to deem it worthwhile. I will simplify the line. So is there is a problem the user is facing, and our product can solve that? If our product can solve that, how? So this is something, this is the key area of our product to position in the market where the users, the user persona which we created, the set of users are existing. Okay, if you crack this part, if you crack this part, we are set to go. So you might be wondering why we are using design team here. So initial slides we discussed only product marketing, and design team is required. So far we didn't mention about the design team. Let's say this is the ideal way of representing a user persona. Over a course of time, this information will be validated and further nudged to get a very clear picture. So with the help of design team, you can get a better visual representation. So we are getting into the last part of this session, type of personas. So there are different type of personas where we can use based on our requirement or based on our case studies or based on our problem what we are trying to solve. Again, the type of persona: user persona, buyer persona, decision maker persona, customer persona. In user persona, goal oriented persona, role based persona, engaging persona, fictional persona. So this each level is solving or to solve a specific case. And its persona is not limited to user. The buyer's persona, which is again you part of a user persona, where specifically we are focusing a buyer's decision. And decision maker, not every time people are buying things, so is there is any different decision making. Let's say if I want to download an app, if I want to visit a store, so it's a decision maker persona. And in general, customer persona. So this part is we are getting into very detail in our sessions, so you can check out our website for very detailed sessions. So this is all for today. If you are liking the video, please share with your friends or product aspirants you know, and help them to get better and better in their role or land on the product management role. Wish you all the best. See you next video. Bye.